Hey folks, welcome to episode 5 of Forever. Today's episode focuses on the launch of this right here, the Oculus Quest. And what I'm going to be focusing on, for the most part, is the launch library, the size of that launch library, and the cost if you wanted to pick up titles in that launch library. Alright, so this is the Oculus Quest, and I have literally everything that's available on the Quest already downloaded onto this Quest device. I have a 64 gigabyte Oculus Quest, and what we're going to do is go into the settings. We're going to click on See All, and we're going to see that right now with literally everything that's available, that's the demos and all of the content that's available on the storefront, there's 3.68 gigabytes available. So that is hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of content installed. I currently have press preview access, so I was able to install the content, and I just wanted to show what this looks like. So the biggest title right now that's available at launch is Robo Recall Unplugged. Robo Recall Unplugged is 2.87 gigabytes. Vader Immortal Episode 1 is 2.58 gigabytes. So that one's going to be a 3-episode series from what I understand. Moss is 2.55 gigabytes. Dance Central with all 32 songs is 2.53 gigabytes. Face Your Fears 2 is 2.10 gigabytes. Apollo 11 Quest version is 1.91 gigabytes. Ballista is 1.85 gigabytes. Poker Stars VR is 1.51 gigabytes. Apex Construct is 1.27 gigabytes. Creed Rise to Glory, the full version of the game, is 1.09 gigabytes. Sports Scramble is 1.05 gigabytes. Guided Tai Chi is 1.01 gigabytes. Orbis VR Reborn is 965.8 megabytes. Dead and Buried 2 is 947.3 megabytes. Shadow Point is 926.5 megabytes. Job Simulator is 912.6 megabytes. Journey of the Gods is 903.2 megabytes. Creed Rise to Glory is 875.7 megabytes. The Exorcist Legion VR is 871.5 megabytes. Big Screen is 869.2 megabytes. Sports Scramble is 828.7 megabytes. Box VR is 742.7 megabytes. Drop Dead Dual Strike Edition is 724.7 megabytes. Ultra Wings is 693.1 megabytes. First Steps is 666.7 megabytes. Rush is 514.5 megabytes. Super Hot VR is 504 megabytes. Oculus First Contact is 472.4 megabytes. Space Pirate Trainer is 472.1 megabytes. Dead and Buried 2 is 461.6 megabytes. Nature Treks VR is 446.9 megabytes. Ocean Rift is 403.6 megabytes. Bonfire is 402.8 megabytes. The Space Pirate Trainer demo experience is 397.2 megabytes. Racket Fury is 396.4 megabytes. Journey of the Gods is 383.8 megabytes. Virtual Desktop is 379.5 megabytes. BOGO is 372.7 megabytes. Rec Room is 350.6 megabytes. Virtual Reality is 348.4 megabytes. I Expect You to Die is 331.4 megabytes. Thumper is 259.8 megabytes. VR Kart Sprint is 258.5 megabytes. Fruit Ninja is 249.9 megabytes. Epic Roller Coaster is 234.3 megabytes. Beat Saber is 226.9 megabytes. Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs is 197.9 megabytes. Bait is 179.2 megabytes. Skybox VR Player is 121.9 megabytes. Tilt Brush is 115.5 megabytes. Wander is 110.5 megabytes. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is 97.8 megabytes. VR Chat is 96.3 megabytes. The Beat Saber demo is 65.9 megabytes. YouTube VR is 58.3 megabytes. Oculus Video is 57.3 megabytes. Oculus Gallery is 55.8 megabytes. National Geographic Explorer VR surprisingly is only 53.1 megabytes. Oculus TV is 52 megabytes. Netflix is 37.6 megabytes. Sling TV is 25.4 megabytes. Neverthink is 18.1 megabytes. Pluto TV in VR is 10.5 megabytes. Red Bull TV is 8.5 megabytes. Fox Now is 3.5 megabytes. And Facebook Watch is 1.6 megabytes. So that gives you the entirety of what's currently available at launch today on the Oculus Quest. That on a 64 gigabyte model Oculus Quest leaves 3.68 gigabytes free. Alright, so now we're going to go through the different experiences that are available and their prices. So YouTube VR is a free application, as is the just announced Netflix, which is also available now on Oculus Quest. Beat Saber is going to be $29.99. Vader Immortal Episode 1 is $9.99. Creed Rise to Glory is $29.99. Super Hot VR is $24.99. Racket Fury Table Tennis VR is $19.99. VR Chat is free. Job Simulator is $19.99. Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs is $14.99. Bonfire is $9.99. Nature Treks VR is $9.99. Big Screen is free. Dance Central is $29.99. Poker Stars VR is free. Orbis VR Reborn is currently the most expensive title on the Oculus Quest, and that's at $39.99. Box VR is $29.99. Tilt Brush is $19.99. Epic Roller Coasters is free. VR Kart Sprint is $14.99. Oculus First Contact is free. Rec Room is free. Apollo 11 Quest is $9.99. Ocean Rift is $9.99. Dead and Buried 2 is $19.99. Virtual Reality is $14.99. Apex Construct is $19.99. Shadow Point is $19.99. Bait is free. Wander is $9.99. Virtual Desktop is $19.99. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is $14.99. I Expect You to Die is $24.99. The Exorcist Legion VR is $24.99. Drop Dead Dual Strike Edition is $14.99. Robo Recall Unplugged is $29.99. Face Your Fears 2 is $19.99. Thumper is $19.99. Journey of the Gods is $29.99. Rush is $19.99. Ultra Wings is $14.99. Guided Tai Chi is $9.99. Space Pirate Trainer is $14.99. Moss is $29.99. Ballista is $14.99. Sports Scramble is $29.99. Pluto TV is free. Sling TV is free. ESPN is free. Fox Now is free. Red Bull TV is free. Neverthink is free. Skybox VR Player is free. Facebook Watch is free. And then the demos, Sports Scramble demo, Creed Rise to Glory demo, Beat Saber demo, Journey of the Gods demo, and Space Pirate demo are all free. Those are all also preloaded on your Quest when you purchase. So you just have to install them and activate them from the Oculus Home store. Oculus Gallery is also already bundled and preloaded on your machine for free. Fruit Ninja is $14.99. Oculus Video is free. Oculus TV is free. BOGO is free. And First Steps, the first application that you'll play when you install your Oculus Quest, if you go through the tutorial and all of the setup, is free. So that's about it as far as what's currently available at launch on the Oculus Quest. I did notice that ESPN as an application was added as I was making this video, and I don't have that one installed yet, so I'm sure it's only a few megabytes and it will still fit on the 64 gigabyte Quest. I've had time now for the past week or so to use the Quest pretty extensively, and I have to say it's a fantastic device. I absolutely have enjoyed pretty much every minute I've used it, and I want to say that using the Quest and its completely tetherless system is fantastic. Having hand presence in a mobile all-in-one device is fantastic, and the 835 chipset is pretty good. I have been playing experiences, releasing things about once a day for the past week. It's worked out great thus far. One of the things I do want to mention, though, is cost-wise, a lot of these titles are fairly expensive, especially when you're comparing to the PC equivalents. But keep in mind, these are also full games. Yes, the graphics are reduced in rendering and things of that nature, but it still works just the same as the PC version. Another thing is, a lot of titles are actually cross-buy on Oculus Home. So if you've already purchased these titles on the Rift, they're going to be playable on your Oculus Quest as soon as you boot up and log into your Oculus account. And, of course, download them onto your Quest. The last thing I just want to say is the Oculus Quest thus far has been a pretty decent investment. It's $399 for the 64 gigabyte model. I encourage folks to pick up the 64 gigabyte model. Save $100 US currency. I apologize, I live in the United States, so I don't have the currency equivalents for what the cost is in other countries. But I'm sure, at least software-wise, they're comparable in price based on the United States prices. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And please remember, VR isn't dead. It's forever.